3,
2, 1. Gang. Welcome to today's episode of It's Always Now. I am joined by my homie Ben. We in this bitch. We've been riffing, saying a bunch of good shit that's now off camera that we're gonna have to rehash, unfortunately. But hey, we're all here now. What were we just talking about?
Shitty cars, dude. Yeah, I got so fucking sick of driving a shitty car. I 100% would get pulled over way more often when I had a shitty car.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
How many cars have you had?
I don't know, like 10 cars, dude.
I went through.
That's what happens when you buy shitty cars.
Yeah.
You go through them real quick.
I used to buy little like $1,000 hitters, and I went through probably 5-6 a year for like my first 5 years of driving.
Yeah.
And then I was finally like, nah, the car I have right now is the first brand new car I ever bought.
Nice.
And I know a lot of people say this, like, oh, I'll never buy a new car. I'll never not buy a new car. I'll never not buy a new car.
So I've never bought a new car. I've leased a new car at this point, and that's definitely the move for me. I think it depends on what your situation is.
Yeah, I drive too much, and I beat the fuck out of them. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm basically working from home, dude. I kind of like got cheated a little bit, I guess, because I don't know. I paid for 35,000 miles right off the rip, and then COVID hit, and I'm basically not driving and working from home and shit like that. So
I would have took advantage of it, milk those miles.
Doing what?
Hike, I guess.
Yeah.
Bro, I went hard during COVID. I went everywhere. I went to California. I went to Florida.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. There wasn't like as much monetary shit to do, but I mean, if you find fucking joy in the...
That's true, honestly. I should plan like a road trip or something. That'd be kind of sick. That'd be cool as fuck.
So I want to backtrack to something that I was thinking of that I've come to realization over the last year that him talking about the rice and chicken. All right. And you actually helped me kind of get a perception on this, dude. It's just like, I've never truly paid attention to calorie intake until like the last year.
Yeah.
Never in my entire life have I paid attention.
Yeah, same. I've always kind of like so I grew up wrestling, and I've always kind of like done weight management just innately. That's kind of just like what you have to do in order to hit your weight class when you're wrestling. So I never really had to read like nutrition labels and shit like that. And then when I started lifting like 2 years and 2 months ago, somewhere around there. And I literally did not know how to I didn't know how many protein, how much protein I needed, how many carbohydrates.
I'm still not even there.
Shit. Yeah, I'm definitely, it's one of those things where it's like you can make it as complex as you want, but it's really simple at the end of the day. It's calories in versus calories out.
Yeah. Calories in versus calories out. And I've learned that by just switching my snacks, man. You know what I felt like a nerd the other day. Dude. This is the best way I can describe it. And I don't mean to shame on nerds or anything, but I was eating vegetables. Remember how people, like, have you ever heard somebody say, yo, if you just start eating it after a while, you'll actually like that over, like, sweets and shit like that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, man, I like vegetables more than I like candy, and I'm pissed, dude.
How's your, meat intake? Are you eating anything?
I eat mad meat.
Chicken and rice.
I eat mad meat. Like, meat's, like, I get a respectable amount of meat. I've switched from, like, tuna fish is my, like, go-to quick meat, and I just use, I just eat chicken salad now.
Yeah, no doubt.
I eat a respectful amount of meat. I get a nice fucking fat steak a day, a nice fat piece of chicken every day.
Nice. Okay.
No matter what. I'm just trying to cut out carbs more than anything.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah, I feel there's this big craze for everybody wanting to jump into keto, and that's fine for some people. I don't think it's a very sustainable diet is the issue. I think inherently when you're using the word diet, it's something that's going to be temporary. Whereas I like to think about it like my nutrition plan. Like, I'm trying to set myself up for long-term success, so I want to learn how to eat sustainably for every day.
I like that. I like that word nutrition plan because people hear diet and they think like a race, not a marathon. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it. Yeah. It's not about how quickly you shut off the pounds, dude. A pound of weight is 3,500 calories. A pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So you just cut out 100 fucking calories a day, dude. That's 35 days. You've already lost a pound. You're not doing anything. 100 calories is fucking nothing, dude.
See, my problem with that is, like, there's got to be a time variation in that, too, though. Mm-hmm. Like, just 100 calories a day, will that really shed a pound in a month? Or aren't you only... I feel like there's a little more to the equation than just that.
Yeah, too. So, I mean, you obviously have, like... Everybody's going to have a different resting, metabolic rate and things like that. Some people have, like, NEAT, where they're just, active without even having to think about it.
One thing I've always found was weird is like a volume of water necessary per person. Because, growing up, we were told to 8 glasses. You know what I'm saying? 8 glasses a day. That ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I've been told a gallon. My favorite number that I've heard is 1 fluid ounce per pound.
I just say drink when you're thirsty, dude. If you're thirsty, just drink some water.
And that's a good way too. Your body kind of knows what it wants.
Yeah. Don't drink Mountain Dew, you know, because some people will just fucking chug a 2-liter all day, and they're like, I'm not thirsty.
I love the people who say, there's the water in this.
Mm-hmm.
There's water in this. Like, dog. And I used to be that guy too.
Yeah.
But
ton of sugar. And then you start looking at people that have like kidney stones and shit like that, and you're like, oh.
my sugar intake is fucking bad.
Yeah?
Yeah. I actually struggle with sugar intake.
I'm not big on the sugar, honestly.
Want anything?
I don't really crave on that.
I smoked that again.
Yeah.
100 plus grams.
For you too, by the way.
Say that again?
This coffee's for you if you want it, by the way.
Strictly water, chicken, rice,
No
eggs,
doubt.
a piece of bread.
Yeah, I mean, coffee actually technically has 0 calories because it raises your metabolism. Burns off basically anything that you take in. Mostly water anyways, but...
I'm a pussy.
Yeah. If you're hitting the gym, caffeine is like... It's pretty much one of the only substances that you're actually getting anything out of the pre-workout.
I'm more on the when we work out, when we get motivated enough where my eating's healthy, because I heard that's like 60% of weight loss.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm not even going to the gym right now.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
I would say it's 80% of weight loss.
No, I'm on board with that too because, I mean, Ben's my dude I go to the gym with.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to the gym in like 2-3 months, but I've been paying attention to my calorie intake for the first time in my life. And this is like the first time I've felt like balance with even like my perspective on my body dysmorphia and shit like that, to where I'm like, oh, dude, I'm actually like, I know I'm not gaining any weight. I know I'm not like, and I'm watching what I'm eating, so I'm not as bloated and shit.
Nice.
Like, but back to my sugar intake's bad.
Yeah.
I probably.
Where do you get it from?
I was born addicted to caffeine. My mom used to fucking slug sodas. I used to slug sodas, so I'm assuming it's just my natural addicted. No, I drink 1 soda a day. I'm only allowed 1 soda a day. Okay. But that's fucking 76 calories right there.
Yeah.
And then if I eat a fucking candy bar, there's another fucking.
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's is bad. I got a bad problem with Ben and Jerry's. That's a fucking 1,000-calorie hitter.
Yeah. And that's why most people like want to cut out calories and like keto's such a huge craze is like it's because carbs aren't necessarily bad. They're just, it's a really...
Doesn't it turn into sugar in your body?
Well, yeah, it is a sugar. It's just a more complex chain of sugar. And it's just incredibly dense in calories. If you look at the serving size, you know, this one, going back to the nutrition labels, you look at a serving size in a pack of crackers, 6 crackers is a serving size, dude. Who the fuck eats 6 crackers? I polish off a whole fucking sleeve of those things, no problem.
You always use that as an analogy, and it's so weird to me. I don't eat crackers like that, dude. But I'll use a candy bar, or I'll use
a piece of bread for comparison.
I'll use a soda.
Look at a piece of bread for comparison. 2 slices of bread. That's a serving size. That's all, and it's a fucking good chunk of your fucking daily.
That's 200 calories. I feel like.
It's like 260, 200, yeah, depending on what you get.
But I mean, a soda is what I like to use. Average soda is 270 calories.
Yeah.
If you're trying to keep your meal in like a 500, you know, like I try to eat 400 or 500 calorie meals. You're gonna drink a soda and what? Eat the patty off of a fucking McDonald's burger.
or these dudes that are getting fucking. See, I just drink my coffee black because it's just water and some bean juice. It's essentially 0 calories. But then everybody else is getting like these fucking milkshakes with a little bit of coffee in it. Dude.
It's a good way to call it, a milkshake with coffee. I like that.
Fucking ugh, they're gross as hell too. I don't understand how people drink that much sugar.
See, I only like really good coffee. So back to what I was saying, like I like Freedom of Espresso. I like Finger Lakes coffee.
No doubt.
If I can't smell the fucking coffee place from like a block away, I ain't having it. You ever been to Finger Lakes?
Yeah.
They're actually the reason I drink coffee. I smelled that place one time and I was like, dude, I've never.
You got a spot up in the mall, right?
Yeah. I'm like, I've never like had a desire for coffee, and I went in there. I tried every single one of their coffees, just like as they make them.
Yeah,
I love them.
I think Jamaican Me Crazy is one of my favorites from them.
I'm a mocha hitter. I just go to a place, I get the mocha. It's like an adult hot chocolate. I remember the first time I had an espresso, because I avoid caffeine just because I don't really need it.
Yeah.
I like the taste of it, though. I've learned I like the taste of it. Because like I drink Barks root beer. It's the only caffeinated root beer. Every other root beer is non-caffeinated. And I taste the caffeine, I swear. Because I can like taste the difference between a normal coffee and an espresso, obviously. Like, how can't you? And what's the only difference besides an extreme dose of caffeine, in my perspective?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the amount of water to bean juice you're getting. That's really what it is at the end of the day. You're just fucking pouring water over some fucking beans, getting the juice out of them.
And I was born addicted to caffeine, so I avoid it just because fucking This shit makes me crazy, man. I remember the first time I had Freedom of Espresso, I was like, oh, this is delicious. I like them frothy hitters. It's got to be frothy. I got to be able to slurp the froth.
Okay.
And I was jacked, dude. Like, I felt like I was rolling. I had one of those every single day, and by the 5th day I was working there, or the 4th day I was working there, the size I was getting wasn't really doing it for me anymore, so I got a bigger one the next time I went.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, it's crazy.
I had a show that day, too. I was so fucking... It was the worst anxiety I ever had, dude. I'm like, this fucking sucks, dude. Fuck caffeine. Fuck caffeine.
Fucking feel like your heart's beating out of your chest.
It was
sweating
bad.
on your pits.
It was bad.
It's crazy, though, because the fucking tolerance break for caffeine is only like a week to completely reset.
I dated a chick who was super coffee, like just a coffee, and she was a fucking bitch without her coffee. So that's why I was like, I think I kind of have like a trauma for coffee.
Yeah, I feel that.
I have this. I've been working on some like one-liners, dude, and just like other weird phrases. And I thought about this the other day where I was like, there's like a thin line between being traumatized and being properly taught.
Yeah, amen. Yeah, there's a real close difference between a hard lesson and fucking getting abused for sure.
Well, I mean, and I just feel like, well, even like you put your hand on a fucking stove, burn. That's a form of trauma. But I feel like a lot of people, I don't know where I'm going with that one.
No, I know what you're saying. Some people just don't respond to that as well, and you gotta fucking modify that a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. That's what we were talking about earlier. Like, I used to get super pissed when I was younger, dude, and just like,
oh yeah, that is a good
smash
topic.
shit and things like that. Like, yeah, I fucking hated that about myself. I get fucking lose at a video game and one of my brothers smashed a GameCube controller off the ground or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, it's embarrassing to act like that.
It is.
Like, so I don't know. Just like little habits I would form over time to kind of like teach myself to not react that way. Like one of them was like, I think it's called the 5-5-5 rule, if I remember correctly. So you think about, is this going to be a problem 5 minutes from now, 5 days from now, and 5 years from now? If you answer no to any two of those, why is this an issue?
Okay, so it's any two of them.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot. My since I've been going to therapy, my therapist gave me this analogy. She's like, whenever you're in a situation, imagine you're at a bus stop, and all these buses coming by are your emotion. She's like, you can see the anger bus come by. She's like, don't get on any of them. Just don't, because I think my problem is I'm too reactive. Yeah. So I've been taking that in. And one thing I was saying earlier that like with like the whole smashing thing, because when I was younger, I used to get mad and I would smash it. And I think I've come to the conclusion I used to do that because I went to therapy because it was like 9 a.m. And I felt like I used to when I used to smash it. And I was looking up what time rage rooms open in Syracuse, those like smash rooms. And I was like, I don't know. I'm glad I'm finding a healthy avenue for this. But I'm like, I think I should call a fucking therapist instead because it's 9 a.m. and I want to smash shit. And but I truly believe the reason I like used to enjoy smashing shit when I was younger is because a lot of the problems were out of my control. And then when I would break something, that's a problem I could fix right then, right there. Or even even if not, like you said, you wake up the next day and you're like, fuck, why'd I do that? But it's something you can actually like fix to where like the day problems that are a bunch of bullshit that are out of your control that give you that boil up are every time. It's not, you never feel that way really about things you can control. You know what I'm saying? And not that like, I don't want to sound like I'm like, I don't know how to explain this, but.
I know what you're saying. But yeah, just fucking, and I'm still working on it, man. I'm not fucking perfect, at all.
No one is.
Far from it. Just trying to be a little bit more passive about shit, though. And there's a weird line you walk there where, like, you're like, yeah, you want to be reactive to a point. Like, you don't want to just be like a fucking stone all the time so that people think you don't care.
Yeah, and you don't want to be like a fucking pussy. You don't want to come off as like fucking somebody who's just going to get stepped on either. So it's a thin balance. You know what podcast I just watched that was super cool? It's I can't remember the podcaster's name, but it's the one with Shia LaBeouf that's like going around. Have you seen any clips from that?
I don't think
Dude,
so.
That's a fucking powerful fucking podcast, man.
I don't listen to too many podcasts. I don't know.
No?
Yeah.
It's mad funny because you
like
always tell me a different
I don't like to monitor the podcast sphere. There's like 3 I listen to, basically.
I feel like it's such a niche community that like, and like podcasts are so long and so dragged out that you can't watch them all.
Yeah.
And there are so many good ones.
Yeah, exactly.
There are so many good ones.
Even the ones I listen to, like I'll go like a month or 2 without listening to it at all and then come back and like, all right, cool. A bunch of episodes I can listen to.
let's be real. I mean, you can only spend so much time listening to a podcast where you're for like.
And I go through these like weird phases where, dude, I swear to I have ADHD. I have to fucking go talk to someone about that shit. But I go through these like weird phases where I hyperfixate on like one thing, and then like I don't know, I'll step back from that for a little while and go back to the things that I previously enjoyed, and then hyperfixate on something else for a little while.
I feel like I do something similar though. I always joke all me and my friends are fucking like full blown fucking not full blown, but we're definitely hitting that spectrum hard. With the like just with the weird shit we like and the way we do the things we like.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's a weird fact that lives in my head that you taught me is like that fucking.
I got some top secret on me.
You got some top secret?
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell. We're on camera. I'm excited to see that though. Let's go to you actually. That the fucking state, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, I'm saying that the state rents all the power lines and shit and the stoplights from National Grid.
Yeah, so they've been buying them back. I think they did a major initiative where they had pretty much all the like streetlights and stoplights now, but there's still a good chunk of them that are rented by National Grid or rented from National Grid.
We're renting them.
You
You want to? You're gonna pack the top seat. I got that upper middle class. You know what I'd be smoking on, dude?
What's that?
Just upper middle class, dude. Yeah, yo. Some of y'all be smoking that top shit. Some of y'all be smoking that mids. I smoke upper middle class.
But yeah, man, to jump back to the fucking, nutrition shit, true ADHD, style. Yeah, you gotta be careful with fucking getting like too in on eating one food, like chicken and rice and shit like that and broccoli. Because you do get to a point where you burn yourself out and you just don't want to fucking eat that anymore, dude.
Fuck yeah,
like,
right.
I ate a rotisserie chicken for like, I don't know, probably a year and a half straight. Every single day I would leave. Actually, the reason I stopped is because at Wegmans they went from fucking $5, $6, now they're $10. I'm like, I'm not paying $10 for a fucking rotisserie, dude.
Yeah,
I'll go get 2 pounds of chicken and just fucking cook that up.
Fuck yeah. Which I'd way rather eat a chicken breast than pick at those fucking things.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally,
I prefer chicken thighs. They're better, dude.
really.
Yeah.
I just get it. I get the Rambo packs from Wegmans.
I don't like breast, man. It's just it's too dry of a meat. The dark meat is just a lot better, a lot moister, a lot easier to cook too.
I was told dark meat's dark meat because it's all below where that shit in like the intestines are, and it just basically marinates in an ass, and that's why it's juicier, and that's why it's dark.
Hey, however it's juicier, man.
Yeah, like fuck it, dude. People, a lot of people get grossed out. Like I was like, I mean, it was a dude who runs a chicken stand is the one who told me that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I'm doing fine. Great source of protein, fairly cheap.
I love dark meat too. But it's people get. I have this theory that like a lot of like nasty pizza places that taste good because they're so fucking nasty. Mm-hmm. It's that bacteria. That shit tastes good, dude.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you get down to it, like blue cheese, the blue in it is a mold, dude. Some molds just fucking taste good. That's how it is.
I don't do a lot of cheeses.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't really huge on cheese, and then I started dating an Italian. So.
I'll eat melted cheese. By the way, thank you for that mac and cheese and fucking prosciutto. That shit was good. I didn't get a chance to text it to you.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I got to tell you personally. That shit
was.
I did. Remember fucking. I'm not even gonna say it. you remember the mac and cheese I gave you?
I'm good on that. Mac and cheese gave me?
Good buddy of ours' wife made it.
Oh, yeah. Fucking dog shit.
No, it's interesting how she uses the strings. My one homegirl uses toothpicks.
Oh, that got me baked. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Were those, was that like, were those strings or were those noodles? This is just string,
They were
right?
like these weird fucking spiral noodles, dude.
So the thing that it was wrapped is edible, right?
Yeah.
I thought so, but I wasn't certain. So I'm like, dude, I feel like an asshole if I just eat this rope. I didn't know it was like bacon twine. You know what I'm saying? That shit exists, doesn't it? I'm not making that up, am I?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, I thought it was rope. I'm like, it looks like a noodle. I'm like, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That's pretty heady. Because Amanda always has to warn me every bite. Careful, there's not a toothpick.
Yeah. No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because she like rolls it up and sticks toothpicks in it when she bakes them.
Yeah, that's exactly what she does and takes them out.
Oh, she just takes the toothpicks out?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You keep that structure that around it, but yeah, no doubt.
Everybody's got their own ways. It's funny. So she's Italian too?
Yeah.
So is the other Amanda who was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever met Joel and Amanda prior than that?
They get along. What?
Oh, yeah. They definitely would get along.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Have you met Joel and Amanda prior to the Christmas party?
I think one time before that, like the movie theater or something. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah. You might have met. Joel was definitely at the movies.
100% Joel.
Joel.
I was gonna say we went to the movie like 4 or 5 times ago.
Yeah. Well, that was like, I had like a thing, dude, where I was just like going to the movies every Tuesday. I think it was a balance of A, $5 movies are the shit. B, I was going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Your boy didn't want to be home. So I was finding any reason to be out wasting money and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm dialing it back in though. Yeah, and movie nights are sick, dude. We fucking eat a bunch of edibles, go see some sick ass movies. Me and Love saw the fucking worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life together.
What was that?
Paid extra for
Wasn't
it.
that a whole fiasco too? That
Oh, it was a whole ordeal, dude, because I bought tickets on the wrong day. So I thought I bought us tickets on a Tuesday.
Okay.
I apparently bought the tickets for the day before. Mm-hmm. Didn't matter. It wasn't even a $5 Tuesday movie, no matter what. It was a $15 movie, no matter what.
It was a special premiere or something like that.
Jeepers Creepers 4, dude. It's the worst movie I've ever seen.
Creepers 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
believe it.
the worst
It
movie.
looked like it was gonna be. That looked like a really blatant cash grab. It's honestly,
Bro, they didn't have any previews. It was fucking 5 minutes of the director explaining to you how excited he was to ruin this fucking movie. Like, dude, it was bad. Bad. All 5 Sharknado movies were shot better than this.
damn.
I can't stress it was the worst movie I've ever
That's
seen.
crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Dialogue, continuity, green screens.
Do you think they like did it like purposely bad for like?
Yeah. Dude, there's no way they didn't like get $10 million and spend
Like they're trying to
$5
make
grand.
it campy as fuck, you know?
Oh, no. Oh, like, no, it wasn't even that.
Yeah.
No, it was just like nothing made sense. Nothing like, all right, like I fucking hated it so much that I remembered a lot of it. Like it starts out like the dude's on a trip with his girlfriend. That's like opening scene, blah, blah, blah. We get to like a creepy hotel.
Okay.
He's like, I got a gift for you. And it's like, it's just like a bunch of fucking costumes. He's like, you're gonna try these on for me. And like, it just none of it made sense. And then they went to a Comic-Con thing. And I'm like, what the fuck is actually going on? Like the girl doesn't know what's going on. Nothing made sense. Nothing at all made sense. None of the conversations seemed real. You know what I'm saying? Like it just seemed like, oh dude, damn, are they improv this?
But have been. Is this the shot right in front of us? But have been.
It was bad. It was so bad. I've had way better green screens in like a lot of music videos, and a lot of like C- music videos have better green screen than that. I think they were just like, dude, somebody gave them a budget and they were like,
Sometimes I kind of enjoy that though. You know what I mean? Like when they're like that's kind of actually like the point of Sharknado. You know, it's like it's
that's what
purposely
I'm saying.
shit, you know what I mean?
Sharknadoes were better movies than that because it was fucking
Okay.
supposed to be bad.
All right.
I thought Jeepers Creepers was a respectable series.
Yeah.
That was a hitter. Jeepers Creepers are hitters.
Dude, he was sick, dude. He was sick with fucking Justin Long, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking cuts his belly button off, dude. That shit was sexy.
I forgot about that movie.
They didn't even have like it's not like same level effects for the fucking dude.
Fuck no.
Like the monster.
Fuck no, dude. Nah,
Like
dude.
Jeepers
It looks like they hired like a first timer to do it. There's like, remember the one scene where like they're showing him come back to life and he's like not strong enough yet because he's just like an old ass man. It's bad. It's fucking bad.
Like there's gonna be a fifth one, but I ain't gonna see it. I tell you that.
You know what's the opposite of
definitely
that?
be a fifth one.
Prey. Have you seen Prey?
No, I haven't seen Prey yet.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I just watched that the other night again.
That's what everybody fucking
Huh?
says
The
about
DC,
it.
like the Amazon one.
Yeah, with the chick.
Yeah, that one is fire.
The native one, fire. Literally like
Super good.
polar opposite.
Because I wasn't a fan of those in the beginning.
I didn't even give a shit about Predator. Fuck no. That made me like Alien vs Predator was badass. I ain't gonna like act like, but like I cared about fucking Arnold.
The original Predator was kind of dope, actually. It was a pretty cool fucking movie.
I thought they. You know what? I thought they were. I mean, I guess it's just because like I dove back into them. So when I saw them, I'm like, this is fucking kind of like. I just started getting X-Men movies at this. I'm like, this is mids, you know?
No doubt.
It didn't hit for me.
Like those superhero movies are cool, dude, but it's not really like they're not like every other movie. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, hey, can we dump $100 million into special effects and make this sick?
Oh, 100%. They're somebody, I think it was Martin Scorsese said they're just theme park rides.
Yeah.
They're not movies.
Yeah, that's a great description.
Yeah. They're fun movies. They're not good movies.
Exactly.
And I stress that concept a lot with people, like the difference between a fun movie and a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, all right, Sharknadoes are supposed to be fun movies.
Well,
they're not good movies.
That's the thing about Rotten Tomatoes, you know, like the rating site. That's what the tomato meter and then the critic score is, or like the user reviews. You know, like the tomato meter is the like actual like critic scores, like people. It's basically, is this a good movie or is this a fun movie, or the two ratings there.
Gotcha.
So like, I don't know.
You saw Avatar?
Yeah, I saw Avatar.
How was that compared to the first one?
I watched the first one here for the first time on my like projector on acid. It was amazing.
Avatar, when I watched in the theater in fucking 3D, I thought it was life changing. I thought it was one.
I watched
the
it in
time. I was like, this is amazing. Holy fuck!
Okay, so what? I guess maybe
Because that movie came out like fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, the Real D 3D was made for that movie. We went from fucking red and blue to the new shit.
Yeah.
For that fucking movie. Literally, Real D 3D, that all movies that are shot in 3D was originally, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive it was made for fucking Avatar.
Yeah.
I thought the new one, but we watched it in 4D, which was kind of fucking
Wild.
overstimulating. And I also ate acid at that point. And I got a bunch of different things. I didn't think the 3D was that good in comparison to like what a cartoon's 3D is. It made the graphics look very Xbox, PlayStation-y.
They shot that in higher frames. That's like a thing they did. They shot that movie in higher frames.
It looked like I'm watching PlayStation graphics.
So that would make sense then. Because that's in higher frames also.
It just didn't look.
But I understand what you're saying too.
It felt.
Didn't feel like a movie. It felt like you're playing a fucking video game at this point.
Yeah, and it didn't look like. The first one just, and I like watching it, they looked real. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see it not 3D and see how that looks, to be honest. Because
that could be the issue.
Yeah.
I mean, 3D is definitely going to skew it for sure.
And then the 4D fucking has skewed the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting sprayed in the face. The fucking. All right, so they have like these little like animatronic things.
So unenjoyable.
I mean, I find the best in everything.
Some guy fucking
They got these like little animatronic things that are in the fucking back of the seats that like will poke at you. All right, they'll just kind of jab you in the back a little bit. And anytime somebody got shot with an arrow, you got, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It would just like doop you in the back. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm every person who gets shot by an arrow in this movie. That's the 4D experience I paid for. The cool thing though was anytime there was a shootout, they'd have like strobe lights go off in the fucking thing, so it looked like you were like going fire. I was like, I like this one. This one's sick. Keep this one in. Get rid of the rest. The rest is stupid. Stop shooting me with fucking arrows.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Because that made it feel like
just replicate that one in a fucking regular movie theater. Just have some guy fucking jiggle the lights to switch real quick.
they're sick fucking strobe lights, dude. They're sick strobe lights. They're not no. They like if I feel like I'm like, oh shit. I thought we were seeing the what was it? The fucking wasn't it Batman that got fucking clapped up not too long? Like whatever. I'm not gonna use that as a reference. Fucking move
Was it
on.
Black Adam?
Black Adam? No, Black Adam was mids as fuck.
Dude,
Fuck
honestly.
out of here, dude.
That was The Rock playing Jesus.
Yeah, that's a good role. A big role for him.
It wasn't really a great movie. It felt like a setup movie. It feels like they're gonna set it up so he's introduced into
Whatever the DC universe is now.
Yeah, exactly.
He's about to kill Superman in the next movie. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah, there you go. And so it can't just come out of nowhere. He can't just kill Superman in the first fucking movie.
Superman gets killed all the time. He's like, he's so soft. He's such a pussy.
He is a pussy. I just realized that.
I snapped on Joel the other night because he tried to say fucking Spider-Man was the strongest superhero.
Batman.
I'm like, maybe at heart.
So yeah, DC does like the multiverse thing too, and then so like there's infinite realities.
I think DC does way cooler They drop the ball on every movie because I think their comic stories are way better.
Way cooler,
Dude, have you ever heard like the story about Flash going back in time?
Yep.
And fucking stopping,
Force, yeah.
and then Bruce Wayne ends up getting shot, and then his mom becomes the Joker, and his dad becomes Batman. Bruce Wayne's dad becomes Batman and
No,
Bruce
I don't-
Wayne's mom. So with Bruce getting shot as a kid, it drives his mom crazy, making her become the Joker, making his dad become Batman.
That's funny. No, I don't think I've heard about that.
Yeah.
One. That's awesome.
That's another little, you know who Bug is?
Yeah,
I think Bug taught me that.
Yeah.
Told me about that one.
No, yeah. Yeah, he knows his shit.
He's in there. I've wanted to have him on an episode.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure you should.
He's straight up fucking Jedi. Wow, dude. I can't believe I even looked at my phone at that text message, and I'm not even gonna dive into it. Fucking Brody just texted me.
Damn, that's emotional shit or something fucking.
I don't know. I'm not opening it right now. Fuck him.
That's juicy content.
That is fucking juicy content because I'm beefing.
Time and place right now.
I'm beefing with my old hype man because he's completely unprofessional and he owes me money.
Oh damn, dude. Like your old cameraman?
No, my old hype man.
Oh shit.
From
okay.
He was at one of the more recent shows you went to, not the like stupid barbershop thing, but
Yeah.
I feel like you were at a Funk and Waffle show he was at.
Yeah. I think
Brody.
so.
Yeah, me and him have been having a lot of issues, and then he's been completely he's been just completely egging me. I've been trying to reach out to him to get project files he has of mine,
Okay.
and he's been blocking people that I've used as a mediant to try to get to him. He'll just snap on them when I have them ask him about the files. He's like, I don't owe Vinny shit. Like, you can have my files. You can try to act like you don't owe me money, but give me my fucking files. And because I'm like 10 grand in one of the projects, I need the fucking files. Luckily for me, because I messaged his dad this has been going on for months. I was cleaning out my email yesterday and I found the fucking files myself. So
Sick, dude.
universe provided
Sick,
there.
dude.
So
Send him a letter with some fucking official looking letterhead. That shit is,
I mean,
it's usually effective enough to get people to actually start doing shit.
I was gonna tell his dad if fucking it comes down to it, I will, get law enforcement involved. This is my intellectual property. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's mine. Give me my shit. But luckily, I found it, so I don't need him to. But that's a little strange that he messaged me. Fucking bitch.
No doubt.
In his defense, I snapped on him, which nobody likes that. In my defense, my patience were run very thin.
Yeah.
And I was going through some shit. And you owe me money. Don't owe me money.
Yeah. No, I was trying to watch fucking Avatar at home with my girl, and she was like, I'm not watching that movie. Dude, it's crazy how many people are like trying to make a political stance against James Cameron because
What'd
he
he
made
do?
some like insensitive remarks about tribal people or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy how fucking...
They call them Indians and not natives?
It's honestly insane how
I do that
fucking,
still and I
like,
feel bad. I get white guilt from that.
Yeah. Social media has given way too many dumbasses like way too much of a voice. So it's insane.
You know what's my favorite thing that I've realized? Cancel culture doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
It gives artists a break. That's all I've realized.
I
Like,
think all cancel culture is like people trying to react to like, when like there you may have potentially pissed off 1 million people that won't buy our stuff now, so we got to let you go. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's never the person who is actually offended that's offended, though. I feel like it's people offended about people may being offended about
offended on other people's behalf.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's exactly what fucking things are trending towards, man. It's getting a little scary how easily you can change the language of what things mean.
So she's protesting Avatar.
Yeah, exactly.
What a weird fucking hill to die on.
Exactly. What a weird fucking battle to want to have. And it's just, I don't know, dude. So I just watched it by myself.
I remember watching Tiger King with my ex, dude.
Yeah.
And the way they steer that narrative was my favorite. And she was just like, this dude's an asshole, Carol Baskin. All right. And I'm like, she's like, she wants to let the tigers out of cages. And I'm like, that chick has a tiger in a cage behind her. They're just not playing a scary music when it's behind her.
100%.
They play scary music when Joe's standing in front of the cage. They don't play scary music when she's standing in front of the cage. That's literally the only difference.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It is essentially the same thing. It's really sad that once they're fucking born here and they're not like born around all these lions in their natural habitat or tigers in their natural habitat, you can't let them loose out there. They're gonna they have no idea what they're doing.
No.
Most of them are just gonna die. So it's a weird situation. Like somebody's got to take care of them. So
I'm not like 100% against people owning exotic animals. I think one of the biggest issues that Joe Exotic has was he was selling a cub for like $2,000.
yeah, that's what I don't like the breeding part of it. There's nothing against owning it. You know, somebody's got to own the fucking.
I just feel like you got to pay $100,000 for a tiger. And that way I know you have the resources. You know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be like there's more fucking stipulations to buy a fucking watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like you'll get blacklisted to buy a watch before you get blacklisted to buy a fucking tiger. And
It's crazy the process you got to go through to get like one of the high end rollies. You know? Like goddamn.
Well, it's not even Rolexes that fucking are like now in the. But yeah, I've watched some stories on like the watch universe, and you got to buy like $300,000 in watches before you can buy the watch you fucking want and shit. It's just silliness.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I want to figure out like I want to get an overseas plug that's fucking manufacturing diamonds, dude. That's what Johnny.
Manufacturing diamonds?
Yeah, like lab made diamonds.
Okay.
That's what Johnny Dang's shit is. They're all lab made diamonds.
Yeah. I mean, nobody can tell the difference.
No, nobody cares either.
Yeah, nobody cares either. As long as
They gotta be cheap, dude. They gotta be so cheap. I bet you they're mad cheap.
I mean, it's an entirely artificially inflated market, dude. It's
Oh,
like
100%.
Imagine if your bud never fucking went fucking like stale or anything.
I know.
You could just like, you know what I mean? All right, cool. I'm gonna pick up 1,000 pounds and not worry about it.
It is a silly industry. But it's a shiny one. Dude, I've had these Pop Rocks here 3 episodes and nobody will fucking organically just fucking pick them up and pop it up. So.
Dude, I kind of thought that they were like dessert. I'll fucking grab the grabs. I'm grabbing some Pop Rocks, dog.
Pop rock a little bit.
Let's see if I can even hear it. Oh, that's nice.
Taste explosion. What's that called? AMSR?
Yeah, you
Yep.
just got some ASMR phonetics off, dude. Yo, that flavor's great.
Which one is that?
Chocolate punch.
Bam! Hawaiian Blast. Bro, I think I might get CAD certified.
Get what?
CAD certified, dude.
What do you mean?
Fucking computer, fucking...
Assisted design?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, dude. That's a good career to go into. You can make a lot of money.
I got a homegirl who's got a place that's hiring a bunch of people. And she thinks that position would be good for me, but I need CAD certifications. Mm-hmm. I was hoping that should be like a 20-hour course. I looked that up. That's a...
No, dude. Yeah, it's like a year or two kind of course.
Yeah.
So, you got to learn the software, how to design things. It's a process of like learning architectural drawings and how to measure things, and you know, like there's just a lot of things that go into it.
There is.
So, it's essentially learning how to do like incredibly precise 3D design.
But that sounds bitchin' too.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool, honestly. It's impressive when people are able to design like a really complex part and then just make that.
So what I would use it for is I would use it to redesign a room before I move shit around.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you could do like interior design with it. Typically, it would be to like design like I don't know, like an engine part or like, you know, like the plastic cup on this.
Yeah.
Design that, and you know, it would be like a printable part or like a, you know, CNCable part that you'd be able to make. Yeah. So you could literally like design your own like fucking pair of headphones or any shit like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Which I would also, there's like a lot of things that I look at and I'm like, I wish this was like made like this.
Yeah.
You know, especially with paint equipment. There's a lot of paint equipment. I'd be like, I would make this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like the rollers and brushes and shit like that?
A couple buckets. Got a couple bucket designs.
Interesting.
And I don't know why they don't make them with like a silicone layer on top. So that shit just rinses right out.
Yeah, especially when you can pop off and then pop back in real quick.
The problem, I thought about a pop off in one, but then they just had the plastic covers at that point, which I would rather have it just a thin silicone layer around all like the roller pans and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they just rinse out easier.
No doubt. Yeah, that's one of those like ideas where like once you learn these skills, you can legit like just design this thing yourself and potentially make millions if there's actually like a market audience to hit it with.
That's why I've been contemplating it, but it's also that's a commitment.
Yeah.
I'm used to like 20-hour courses. I'm a 20-hour course guy. I'll fuck up a 20-hour course.
Yeah, so where would you go for it?
What do you mean with
for your certification?
Oh, I have no idea. I've only done about fucking 30 minutes of research.
Oh, okay.
Because my homegirl was pitching a job to another one of my homegirls, and I was like, I kind of like the sound of this job. And a lot of it's remote work, too. I'm sick of fucking... I want to work remotely, dude.
Yeah, you're just working on your computer all the time.
Fuck it, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at, dude. I'd rather just work remote than anything else.
I don't like driving.
Yeah, I fucking hate driving.
Hate driving.
I hate having to get up at a certain time, get ready, and like order and get all presentable, and then have to drive into somewhere. Like that sucks, dude.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Especially if I can just drip like this and I don't have to do nothing, I'm good. You know, fucking. I'm sick of getting dirty too. Like I'm a painter. You know what I'm saying? I just drive. I go when I get dirty. It's nasty.
Yeah, I feel that.
My knees hurt. My knees hurt.
Yeah, do you wear like knee pads and shit like that?
Not as much as I should because the fucking straps pinch the back of my leg. So it's like either knees hurt or I get strap pinched on the back of my leg. So it's like catch 22. I've been working 3 fucking weeks, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I've just been chilling.
Nice. Good for you, dude. Take a little holiday break?
More like just that time of year where people don't like fucking people in their house painting and
Gotcha. Yeah.
everybody's spent from the holidays, so nobody's hiring painters. So we just kind of get like this stale,
That makes a lot
stagnant
of sense.
end.
Yeah.
And my boss knows I'm a snob, so he's just been not giving me certain jobs.
Yeah.
Give that to the fucking grunts, dude. Give that to the fucking Jerry's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck that shit. I think I might be working nights tomorrow.
Oh, where are you working?
Fucking 550 Harrison.
Oh, okay.
A little medical building.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Do another commercial job then.
Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't been to a job in fucking weeks.
Yeah, did you hear about this fucking serial killer?
No, but now I'm interested.
Or yeah, I'm sorry, not serial killer. This dude fucking like murdered his girlfriend and fucking like hid her body and then like got caught for it. Went to prison. When he was in prison, he decided he's a female, and now it's like the first ever trans woman the first ever woman that's being executed in this state, and it's fucking trans woman, dude. It's fucking just insane, dude. Like, dudes keep winning, man. It's fucking.
We're number one, dude. That's Matt.
Like,
What a fucking stupid headline. Where's that from? Where's this? What state is
this
this?
was in, I think, Missouri. It's like one of those times, dude.
Bro, that's a state where nothing's going on, so they gotta come up with some shit like that, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Like, Missouri ain't been hot in a minute. We need to get progressive in this state, dude. Kill a chick, dude.
Yeah.
Kill a lady,
What
dude.
a time to decide that you're a fucking woman, though, in prison. God
I
damn.
thought that story was going somewhere else. You want to know where I thought that story was going?
Where'd you think that was going?
I thought he was going to be like, I'm a woman, I can't be. Hey, like a disgruntled employee because she got fired. There's a cat fucking up the camera. Come here, Nugget. But I thought that story was going that she's being a menace. You want to be on the show? I thought you were gonna say he fucking was a female, so he can't be in the male's prison. Because that's what I would do. I'd be like, I can't be here. I'm a woman, and I need to be in a woman's prison
Yeah.
with my ladies. With my ladies. That's what I thought that was.
I'm
That
pretty
was
sure
going.
they still don't recognize all that in the prison system.
What if you're full
Just
like post-op? I don't think you should put. I don't think you should put post-op in fucking in a male's prison.
No. Ugh. Oh, man, what a fucking tough one. Jesus.
That's a fucking headline.
Yeah. God damn.
No,
dude.
I don't think you should. I think out of respect, you should fucking. That's just I don't want to clean that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're gonna tell a guy I gotta clean that up because I'm not cleaning that up, and I'm not telling the dude to clean that up. You're going to a woman's prison post-op.
I don't know if you'd even be able to get fucking surgery in the prison though. You know what I mean? Or I guess even after the fact, like.
What do you mean?
There's maintenance that goes into.
Oh,
like,
for sure. No, I think you would. I think
you don't like it's very similar to having your ear gauged.
Yeah, you've told me about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if that's something that would,
I'm not cleaning that up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's we live in a strange time, man. Well, any
Some shit I would pull, that's about it, though. Like, I'm a woman, you can't kill me.
Still with the full ass beard though.
You can't kill me. I'm a woman. I don't belong here.
I don't belong.
My male version did that crime.
Yeah.
So I got too bad.
Can we blame it on like what? That was my Y chromosome did that. You know what I'm saying? Not my.
It just bothers me that you're not allowed to like pretend that fucking I don't know being trans is actually fucking kind of hilarious. Like the whole concept of I'm a woman stuck in a
I think everything is hilarious. Yeah, dude. It's
like I'm not gay. I like sucking dick
I
because
still
I'm a
suck
woman,
a dick.
dude.
Yeah. No, I think if you don't see the humor in it, you're probably fucking really not taking the big picture behind it, dude. It's fucking. All due respect to anybody struggling with that process, but it is, or with that struggle, but it is a silly one. Mm-hmm. That is a silly one, dude. It's like the fucking people who think they're fucking cats and shit too.
Yeah, it is.
That's a silly fucking thing. You're silly.
It is in the same exact fucking realm as that. 100%.
And if you were like, I like to pretend to be a cat. If you were sitting here, Ben, you were like, I like to sometimes pretend to be a cat.
Yeah.
And do what those cat people do. I'd be like, I'd still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you thought you were a cat,
I get you.
I wouldn't fuck with you.
Yeah.
I would not fuck with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd be fucking meowing into the microphone too, so
Just Loaf thinks he's a cat. All the shit I've seen him fucking, all the catting around he's done, dude. This catty fucking meowskers over here. That's why fucking Nugget likes hanging out with him.
Yeah, we do the same drugs.
Yeah, they are best buds. Look at them, dude.
She thinks you're here to take her fucking nip.
I'm not. It's all yours for now.
Yeah, it's just fucking. That shit's just crazy to me, though. I don't know. I think it's absolutely going into an insane level where people can just get deplatformed from these like third-party services that really are like, I don't know. It's kind of that weird like debate like, are social media critical to like social infrastructure? And in a way, they kind of are. When you get to the point where the fucking president is tweeting major news on a platform, like it's kind of been integrated into society to like a certain level. So at what point do we start allowing people to just like take down other people's opinions that they don't like? That's kind of fucked up.
I do think freedom of speech on social media has been a weird space. A completely like alternative perspective that I was thinking of while you brought that up is like I feel like who have a really good perspective and grasp on social media are fucking all the younger generations, dude. Mm-hmm. Like because I'm stuck on Facebook. Best way to describe it, dude. Like I liked what Facebook used to be.
Yeah.
So I'm still like that's what Facebook is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then kids went to Twitter, and then Twitter's not what Twitter used to be. So then they went to Snapchat. Yeah. And then Snapchat's not what Snapchat used to be, so then they went to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And I truly think it's like, although these platforms are designed for their like manipulation purposes, they are also like I think the generations know how to manipulate them just as like
to some degree. I mean, like on the whole TikTok shit, like they're actually like trying to ban it in the country.
Here,
there's a whole lot of talk like people think it's actually like a form of like societal warfare, because if you like look at TikTok in China, it's what gets promoted as like good behavior and like how to like societal engagement basically, like videos of people doing like trash pickup and shit like that, whereas you like look at TikTok in the U.S. and it's people shaking their ass and fucking
So what
let's see how much cinnamon we can eat challenge and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
what I've come to realize though is a lot of people like it's actually a pretty respectable algorithm and how it bases shit. Like I get some ass shaking on my TikTok. You know when I get ass shaken? When I've like fucking looked up fucking like porn or something on my phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's obviously based off cookies. But then when I'm out here like looking up like self-help and shit, I get a lot of self-help shit in there and like a lot of like, so I think it's 50-50. I think it's from my perspective of it, you know?
fair
And
enough.
from when like I talk to people, because like, all right, I'll think something's huge on TikTok, okay? Because I see it all the time, or I see this person, and then I'll bring it up to somebody else, and they're like, no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because everything's just so niche these days.
It is.
I need to figure out how
Some
to.
people don't even fucking use TikTok, so they're gonna. How would they even have any idea who you're talking about? You know. Ooh.
Yeah, but 90% of them just scroll through fucking the Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels, which are just fucking last week's TikToks and shit. And that was my point on that. Like, I think that's the reason kids swap from platform to platform is because these platforms realize, like, you can't. I get yesterday's shit in Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, all Facebook is yesterday's shit, if that makes sense. To where,
for the most part, yeah.
Like
it's just every other platform, fucking, you know.
Not even that. Like all I see on Facebook is I don't get, besides stories, you don't get the day of. Like I don't get what my people are posting the day of, and unless they pay for it, because that's how that platform's designed now.
Yeah.
To where like that's why I think kids love like Snapchat and shit like that, and like that's why I've come to realize I like things like Snapchat more, is because it's literally that day. Like I can see what, like I just see like there's so many local events I miss because I don't see the post till the day after.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's just the way fucking Facebook is, and it's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'll see like an event happen at Fungal Walls, and I'm like, God damn, dude,
I'm
I
like,
wish I'd known about that. That would have been cool.
All the fucking time. It's just, and it's stupid, and it's because they want you to pay to promote your shit, and it's just like, let the people who like the shit they like see the shit they like when it's available. And that's where I think is also a problem with social medias, and that's a censorship in itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That alone is a fucking, I think, like infringing on freedom of speech, let alone banning people off platforms and shit. Which I think is so fucking stupid.
Dude, it's insane. Like,
Mustn't give people their shit back?
Is fucking dead now.
Fuck Craigslist now, dude.
Use Craigslist.
Do you remember how dope Facebook
everybody's
Market?
on fucking Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook
now.
Market sucks,
Even though
though.
Facebook Marketplace sucks dick now because they fucking have it like show all these like
Let's just
sponsored ads
ship.
and crap like that. Yeah.
That used to be the bomb, dude.
Yeah.
Facebook Market used to be the bomb. Craigslist used to be the bomb.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody was like done with Craigslist for some reason.
Because you got to pay $5 to post shit.
Do you? Wow, that's fucked.
They did it to stop fucking people from just posting bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, so what? You fucking ignore the bullshit then. Fucking, I don't know, man. That's
I think it's like $5 for you get
they
like.
charged a cent. That'd be okay. That'd be cool. You know.
I don't know the exact number,
Yeah.
so don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But I know it's not free to post on Craigslist anymore.
That's kind of crazy. But damn, yeah, no wonder people on fucking Facebook Marketplace then. It's I don't know. Yeah, I didn't have a Facebook for a little while, and then I realized, like, yeah, if you want to fucking sell or buy anything, you know, in that kind of way, you gotta have a Facebook profile. And then the real fucked up part is if you make a brand new Facebook profile, you don't immediately have access to the marketplace. It takes like a fucking month. You gotta have a Facebook profile for like 30 days.
Really?
Yeah, and then they're like, all right, now you got access to the marketplace.
Oh, you're a real
What the fuck?
person.
Yeah.
Bong hit transplant.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out what's going on in this shirt since you came in.
It's a Tom Myers joke. He's pretty much the best. You should check him out.
What's happening he's got the bong in his head?
Yeah. He's having a bong hit transplant, dude.
I like it. I'm wearing my Fight Milk shirt right now. Fight Milk. You watch It's Always Sunny?
Yeah.
You don't know the Fight Milk?
Oh yeah.
Fight like a crow. Fight like a crow. Fight Milk. I actually got to swap these out soon because I got the new Danny. I don't want two Dannies on the same wall. too
Why
much.
not, dude? That could be the Danny wall.
It's too much Danny. Can't have a shrine to Danny DeVito, dude. That's fucking strange, man.
Yeah.
Dude, all right, so he's somebody I would like. I always like dreamed of, like, dude, it'd be awesome if I could have Danny DeVito on the podcast. I saw him on the It's Always Sunny podcast. My man Danny is old, dude. It's hurting me. You know who else is old? Shia LaBeouf's old. I don't know, like,
Dude,
how old are you, man?
I'm 30.
Okay.
Yeah. How old are you?
20, about to be 29.
Okay.
So.
All right. It's 28 then.
Yeah. I don't know. 28 3/4, dude. Fucking. Yeah, 28.
No doubt. Yeah, no, everybody we fucking grew up watching is all old as fuck.
Yeah.
Dude. They got gray hair. Yeah.
Seeing Shia LaBeouf with gray hair was fucking with me. I was like, damn.
Dude,
dude.
seeing Harrison Ford like being a fucking
He's been old, though.
being Fucking
Harrison Ford.
Indiana Jones still, and it's like, Jesus Christ, bro. He literally can barely close his hand. He's got arthritis.
I'm not a big. I haven't watched any Indiana Jones ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be. They're making another one. He's gonna be in that one too. Fucking.
Stop. Do you hear do you know they're giving us one more Daniel Radcliffe Harry Potter and then they're rebooting the whole fucking series of Harry Potter?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, they're rebooting the whole
What's
fucking.
he gonna play?
Who? Daniel Radcliffe?
Like, yeah. What's the movie gonna be?
Was Harry? It was just a rebooting it, new cast, new. They're retelling the story, different cast.
Like all in one shot.
I have no idea.
Hmm.
But I've been told they're just rebooting the old movie with new.
So you said one more Daniel Radcliffe. Like, is he gonna be in the reboot, or they're making?
There's like one more Harry Potter at like Daniel Radcliffe's Harry Potter, and
That's what
it's
I'm
his
saying.
kids.
What would that be?
That's his kids. He's still Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe's Harry Potter, and it's kids. I don't know.
They're
what
just
the-
making up some shit after fucking the books or something.
yeah, like it's like
Okay.
now, like, you know, it's a continuation. It's Harry's kids. You know,
Gotcha.
they're getting into it's magic, dude. Magic's fucking you always got some fucking shenanigans going around in magic.
Goddamn,
Let's be
dude.
real.
Yeah.
It's the wonderful world of wizardry.
Wonderful World of Wizardry. Dude, you're going to 100% have people fucking making a political stance against that movie, too. But I won't be able to go see that one with my girl.
I mean, I didn't see the last one because it was just super gay.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even mean.
I kind of fell off on the movies, dude. Like, I grew up reading the books, and I love those, but...
I'm a movie guy.
Yeah.
I'm always been a movie guy.
Yeah.
Books are fucking boring.
I don't know, dude. I'm a fucking weirdo. I like read.
I'm trying to like reading more, but it's just I just have such a low attention span, man.
Yeah.
Such a low attention span.
I feel that. If it's something that's interesting to me, I can get locked in on it for fucking hours, dude. But yeah, other than that, I'm jumping all over the place.
I spent about fucking 6 hours yesterday uploading my lyrics to like my distributor.
Damn.
So like
Yeah, is that like a required process of like, if you're distributing your music, you gotta have like lyrics written down for it or something?
no, all my songs are already out. Like these are for songs that are already out.
Okay.
But like, all right, have you ever seen like I do it a lot where like I'll post on my story, I'll post a song and you could scroll through Facebook and the lyrics will pop up when you post it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I want that for my songs.
Neat.
That's the only reason I did it.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I think it'll make it so all right, there's times I'll come up with a line, okay? I'll be like, did I hear this line? And that's why I came up with it? Or is this an original line?
Lets you search it.
I type in these lines, and if you're an established artist, it'll pop up and I'll be like, all right, no, I heard somebody else say this and it's not
Yeah, it's
something
gotta be the
original
roughest
thought.
part about it too, because like you can't do that with beats, dude. If you're like, you know, how the fuck are you searching that? You know.
There's an artist, Nav, who has a line about it where he's like, if I like your beat, I'll remake it. I'll just remake it.
Yeah,
I won't pay you
okay.
for it. I'll just remake it my own way.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, why not? Like, the whole fucking copyright of different ideas is just completely fucking bullshit, dude. It's entirely stifling to.
Unless you're
any kind of
completely ripping off somebody's brand,
Yeah.
it's homage or like, dude,
I
so
think
many
that's
people have the
difference
same
between, like,
thoughts.
Trademark and copyright, you know what I mean? Like trademark is like this is this particular brand, then copyright is like an idea that they have come up with.
I've never I mean, I guess trademark is from my perspective, is very simple. Like I would trademark the logo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just that like
That's what I mean.
The stamp.
That's trademark rules I'm fine with. Like, yeah, don't imitate another brand, Like,
I don't think it needs to even be trademarked, though, for you to not imitate it, in my opinion.
yeah.
I don't think that I should have to go.
It should be like a self-public, publishing kind of thing.
Like, well, I mean, if I'm the first to establish it, but then it comes back to how do you know you're the first to have that? You know what I'm saying? How do you know he didn't have this? But I don't know. That's one of the reasons I carve my shit in wood, boy. Fuck out of here. There's another It's Always Now podcast. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Fuck them bitches, dude.
Yeah.
I should get them on. I've reached out to them to try, but they don't. They're not pushing it as much. They actually, I think, have more views on some of their shit, but I think mine is going at a better rate. I'm so fucking proud where this thing's at, dude. Like the way I can line up the audio to the like my last like 3 episodes have been perfect.
Yeah.
By my definition, perfect.
Yeah.
Aside from a minor camera operating things that I'm not and that's because I don't have anybody doing full-time camera work either, and it's hard to really it's hard to do that perfect.
Yeah.
And nobody really cares about it being perfect either because people, I don't know how.
It is what it is, dude. I mean, I was thinking about, like, when you watch the fucking Joe Rogan podcast, when he had that shitty little fucking, like, trailer when he moved to fucking Texas, dude. Like, dude, you're telling me you're fucking, like, I think he's, like, almost a billionaire or something like that, right? And Joe Rogan's, like, he's loaded either way. He's the wealthiest fucking podcaster by far. And he's doing it in a fucking trailer. Like, literally, like, fucking big, like
What, right now he is?
Square foot trailer. No, I mean, I think he upgraded to a little studio, but even then, it's still just a little ass studio that he always has. Like,
I mean, you don't need much.
Think about, like, this guy's incredibly wealthy, and he just has like a little tiny ass studio, like probably about the size of this room.
Watching the New Year's Eve fucking thing made me super. Whoa, chill, bud, chill. I'm just kidding. Watching the New Year's Eve thing made me super happy though because they just like CNN dropped the fucking ball, dude. I'm like, this is your broadcasting quality? Step your fucking game up. I can't even hear John Stamos, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, what'd you end up getting into for your news?
Casual and then not so casual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll keep it for off. I'll keep it for off camera.
Oh no doubt. Okay.
I know. I watched the ball drop with Joel, Amanda, Richie, Kate, my friend Sarah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, over at their house, and I ended up coming back here and linking with some friends.
Yeah. Yeah, that was right about the end of my night, dude. I'm getting old. I didn't even think I was gonna make it to the ball this year. I ended up going out to a party though with a couple friends and stayed awake there obviously. But
I didn't think my night was gonna turn the way it did turn.
yeah.
I mean, it was cool. It was definitely cool. It was cool shit happened. It was cool.
Yeah, and then I paid $45 for a fucking Uber 5 miles away. And it was like, god damn. Dude, they jacked those rates up at 2 a.m. on fucking New Year's.
I ended up hitting the slopes a little bit.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, dude.
Got a fucking stuffy nose now because of it. Shit's weak.
That's the part that always kills me, man. I got a weak ass nose. Can't hang.
And I'm mad at myself too. I don't like doing this shit that's close to like a show. So now I'm just like purging myself just to make sure I'm like, I'm not all fucking nasally and shit for the event. This is my longest set too. I'm so excited for this fucking show. I gave you your tickets though, right? I just want to make sure I don't have to like put them aside.
Yeah.
Because I usually just have everybody Venmo me.
No doubt.
And then I just put their tickets with their name at the door.
Oh, cool.
So that way, like, I used to do, like, I'll run around and drop tickets off to everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not efficient.
I should have done that. That's probably the smoothest way to do it. Then I don't even got to keep track of them.
Yeah, you kind of just, you're like, I'll come and get them. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll just have you.
Yeah.
But I should have let you know that's normally how I do it for people, too.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I just figured I'd fucking scoop them and grab, throw you some cash.
I'm glad we got to finally do this. I feel, I feel kind of bad, too, because you know how we were like, we obviously talked about doing this podcast for a while.
Yeah.
And I have a list of people like out on my wall that I want like my next 5 podcast people, so I'm not like all over the place.
Yeah.
And I do think I told somebody else I was gonna do a podcast with them in the next 3 or 4 days ago. And then in my mind I thought it was you, but I think it was this other artist, Jeremy. And now I feel bad. Because I didn't say that to you, right? That we would do what like.
Yeah, you didn't give me a time frame.
No, yeah, no, I gave him a time frame,
Yeah.
and now I feel bad because I ended up doing it with you. So, Jeremy, I am sorry. We'll do one in the next few days. Because
Yo, sorry, Jeremy.
I got the one with Zach G that's going to come out this week. I might release it today because fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why not, and then maybe release this Friday or something.
Dude, I feel like it'd be pretty nice to like I don't know. I don't run a podcast. You obviously know better than I would. It'd be nice to have like 5 or 6 on the rip, just to have like stored evergreen, and then
Yeah, but then
and then if you ever have like I don't know an engagement where you just can't get one out, there you go. You got.
that's where I'm kind of sitting at, and that's why I released 2. I want to say Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking I'll probably just sit on the one I have for Zach G for this Friday. This one will probably be next Friday. And by then, I'm sure I kind of want to do another one at some point today. If I'm feeling Jonesy, I might call AJ and Austin, see if they want to come fucking juice one out or something.
Yeah.
Just because I'm very impulsive with them. Like when I want to do them, like I usually like. But like I was saying with you, I had 3. I was sitting on 3. And I wanted to wait till those were edited before I shot another one because that's when I get overwhelmed. Because if I have 3 unshot and 3 shot and unedited,
Yeah.
and then I try to do a 4th one, then I'll like not release 2 of them.
And it's sometimes a weird like I don't know, kind of get like I don't know, getting warmed up. You don't want to jump right into fucking things, get the machine lubricated a little bit.
I mean, I'm cool with even like I've released some half projects, but I'm just like I don't know. I'm at the point with these where they're really easy to turn over now too, though, because like I record the audio into one of these cameras too, which make it lining up this audio incredibly easy. Mm-hmm. And then I send this out to get mastered, which they do that for me overnight. Okay. And then I've now like since updating the my Windows Share Filmora, which is the video editing software where I put my theme in, I put this video in, I put this audio in all in one, and then make it into one MP4.
Okay, that's cool that you send it out to have it mastered, like
yeah,
audio mastered on it.
Yeah, because like if you watch one of my old episodes, like I just got the last 10 episodes are mastered audio. Mm-hmm. If you go farther back and you'll play an episode, like I can show you in there, and then I'll show you out there, dude, and then you play a new episode, it's like. Oh my God! I show anybody else, and I'm like, that's why I pay to get it mastered. Like it's so much fucking better, so much better. Shout out Steve Brown, that's my dude. He kills it. Yeah. And I have been thinking about offering him like $500 to $1,000 to just teaching me to do what he does.
Yeah, right.
But I like having other people a part of the cogs and the machine. Yeah, and he charged me $35.
Yeah, I feel like it's not a bad process to learn though. Just like I don't know. You just never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to like have to be interacting with somebody else and understand what you're talking about with the mastering process or something like that.
I would like to, but I just haven't dove into that field yet, and I'm happy that I have him to do it as quick as he does it because it also just takes weight off my chest. Because then I would I'm assuming he spends an hour to 2 hours doing it, maybe even less. I don't know. Yeah. For all I know, it takes him fucking 20 minutes, but I hope it does only take him 20 minutes. Yeah. I think it takes him longer because he'll message me about things in the episodes and stuff. I'll be like, oh, I like this topic. So I know he's actually like going through shit. But
that's funny. See, well, there you go. You got one more viewer, dude.
I want to, I don't know. Part of me would like to get like even better cameras than these.
Yeah.
I know I need to upgrade the lighting in here.
No, I mean, this is like, I don't know, probably 15-year-old camera at this point. So you could absolutely get one like more current. It's gonna cost you probably around like $500 or so if you got a used one, but you could totally like capture in 4K at 60 FPS.
Yeah, these are all 30.
Yeah. And then that honestly makes a big difference in how things present. Like it's so weird watching it. It's one of those things you almost don't notice when frames are really low, but it looks just kind of off a little bit and you can't quite catch it. And then the higher the frames it gets, the smoother it gets, and just looks more natural.
And then, but at a certain frame rate, it looks unnatural from my perspective.
I mean, maybe. I think at a certain rate, you get to your eye refreshing at its just normal rate, and you can't really perceive anything past that. I think.
So me and my buddy Frank were just talking about that.
Most people are around 120 frames per second, like 120 hertz.
Oh, see, I thought it was 60.
It's most people cap out at like 120. They make monitors that go up to 144. There are some people that see in that range, but it's incredibly rare.
I have a 244. I get like 190 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my shit's crazy.
But yeah, that's what they use for like if you're playing games.
I think gamers' eyes might like. Do you think people can train their eye?
So the idea behind it is you're trying to get as many screen refreshes as possible, just to get that tiny 1% advantage on somebody when you're playing. You want like 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response time monitor, and that just means that it refreshes incredibly quickly and gets the signal from the computer incredibly quickly from the graphics card.
What I was saying, like, do you think people can train their eye to go from like being a 120 to a 140 from playing games?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe. That would make sense. It would make sense if you're staring at a screen all day, like trying to train your reaction time based off of that you would get a faster reaction time from that. But it also kind of gets worse over time as you age. There's actually like a thing you can use online to like, it'll just kind of it'll be like a big red block, like the whole screen will be red, for example. And then the moment it turns green, you're supposed to click, and it'll measure like the milliseconds that it takes you to do that.
Okay, that's like remember the boop. You put the fucking toothpick in school when you do the hearing test.
Yeah, hit the fucking button real quick. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, you can like measure that, but it's insane, dude. That's why I feel like I'm ass at video games now, because you go play with an 8-year-old and you just get fucking pinged in the head real quick.
Always been ass.
Because they're. But it's gotten to a level where there's just kids that grow up from 3 years old playing Fortnite and shit like that. So they're just insane. You know, they're phenoms. And they'll be like, fuck you. And then boom, you're fucking done. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Why am I even playing this?
They're nice, man. Kids are nice, dude. It's because their parents let their kids play video games fucking 8 hours a day, and it's 50-50, because like I bet you there are a lot of parents like, dude, I'm gonna make my kid be the best streamer in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. Like, I used to get fucking harassed by my parents for playing video games, and always told there's no fucking, I'm not gonna have a career playing video games.
And that's one of the biggest career in the world.
One of the biggest careers in the world right now, if you can do it successfully.
My household was
Although
pretty.
I feel like they're really just entertainers at the end of the day. 90% of them.
My household was pretty lax when it came to video games. We were like, I don't know, we got high as shit. So I was like, we fuck with video games in my household, but nobody like it was never like. For some reason, never got hard into gaming. Just never was my bag.
Yeah, what was your like? Did you ever have like your game when you were
Batman?
Batman?
Like, well, I was growing up. Like, I played more games when I was growing up than I do now. Like, dude, like the Sega Dreamcast was such an elite machine. Like, if we're going like back to like,
Sega Dreamcast was sick,
dude. That thing was fucking elite, dude.
Yeah.
The Sonic game that was for that Sonic fucking, I want to say Sonic 2 or some shit like that. That was for it, where you'd run away from the whale on the beach. That game was elite. Turbo Rush. There was just like this boat game for Sega that was fucking badass. But if anything, my number one game is the Arkham series.
Oh, nice.
The Batman Arkham series, because that fucking game just hits.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, honestly.
Yeah, I love that.
It was one of the first like actual like gritty Batman fucking things that they did.
The story was sick too. Yeah, like the centerpiece of my back is from that game.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fucking the Scarecrow from that game, because he's got these like fucking sick like.
Yo, Scarecrow's the scariest one out of all the fucking Batman villains.
In the fucking in this game, he is.
Yeah. No, just in general, dude. He's probably the scariest fucking Batman villain, dude. He's fucking.
They made him kind of simple in the Christopher Nolan.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that version.
You've never seen the. I mean, you've definitely seen the Christopher Nolan Dark. You've seen the Dark Knight and shit, right?
Yeah, I've seen the Dark Knight.
Scarecrows are in those.
What?
Scarecrows in every.
Scarecrow.
He's right in the beginning. He sprays him in the face with the fucking.
He sprays him with the fear toxin. He's in like 2 of the Christopher Nolan ones.
Huh.
And then he puts a fucking. He'll throw the fucking. I guess in his defense, he's a real person in it, and that's the only thing. Like he just he's in like 2 scenes of the Christopher Nolan series.
Yeah, I guess it's been so long I don't remember that at all.
I just fucking dick rode those series. Those were good.
No doubt. Yeah.
I think. All right, my big thing is I think they need to wait at least 1.5 generations till they can replace like a character. That's one of DC's biggest problems.
Yeah.
They're like, we have 6 Batmans.
Yeah. They kind of murdered it with fucking Dark Knight and then fumbled it after that, dude.
Dark Knight was amazing.
Yeah.
Like that is a good movie. That's like we were talking about earlier, good and fun movie.
Yeah.
I think the Dark Knight, the whole Christopher Nolan series, is
And
a
then
good.
Batman Begins was but in comparison to Dark Knight,
In the fact
in
that
terms of all other DC movies, was fucking fantastic.
that whole series is a good package.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you said, Bane was the one with Bane's pretty badass. It's still they're both but with that center one makes it a good ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Did you imagine eating the 2 pieces of whatever that is on an ice cream sandwich?
Yeah.
The cookie of the ice cream sandwich?
Yeah. You see
Just
cookies?
that?
Yeah.
What even is that?
Cookies.
Yeah, but that's like a biscuit at that point, dude. That's not even a fucking cookie, dude. That's your crackers, dude. That's a chocolate. I actually do. Have you ever had chocolate crackers? Mm-hmm. I used to fuck up chocolate crackers, dude. If we're talking chocolate crackers, but those don't come in. I'm thinking when you say crackers, dude, I'm picturing the square saltines.
Bro, pay whatever crackers you want,
I'm
dude.
picturing
Like it's
squares.
it's the same shit. Maybe graham crackers. I've had graham crackers that are like 3 to a serving, because it's the same thing,
big,
just wider.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I picture you are talking saltines though, right?
Sure.
Yeah, because don't you see?
I'm literally picturing like those fucking tally ho crackers. Like those long rectangles, long rectangle joints. They're all like buttery and salty. All right.
No, those are your hitters.
Those are my hitters, dude. Yeah.
I was a graham cracker guy. If anything, now that I'm thinking about it, like I would eat graham crackers. I'll eat like.
I was a saltine kind of guy.
You were eating saltines?
Dude, I don't know what it is about saltines going on.
Without soup?
I would turn down Oreos. Yeah, without soup. Dude, there was that like challenge if you can like eat 10 in like fucking a minute or something. Dude, I could do it.
Dude, yeah, are you kidding me? I would literally open up the sleeve and go, just fucking.
Saltines were my shit. That was my like safe haven. Anytime I got yelled at, I was like, "Where's my saltines at? Dude? This shit, you ain't gonna piss me off." You know what I mean?
Yeah, graham crackers though. I can't do the fucking honey ones, dude. Cinnamon only. Cinnamon or the chocolate ones.
The chocolate ones are fucking elite. I eat a honey one too. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I want s'mores now. What?
Does that look off center to you now for some reason?
Because the cat was in here doing fucking.
I know, but it didn't. Just now, I'm noticing it though.
The room's janky.
It's got to be janky.
Sorry, we broke an hour already, so I'm gonna end up calling it fucking.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wrapping it soon because the 2-hour ones just get long, and I cut them in 2 parts, and we'll we fucking hang out all the time. We'll end up doing another episode and all that shit. I'm glad to get some content made today.
Yeah, it works
and
for me.
I got a bunch of fucking lyrics to upload.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So that's gonna be most of my day's chore.
Yeah.
Get it done, get it over with, and I know there's no fucking way. I think I did 3 or 4 songs last night. I copied and pasted what I put into the internet. And I proofread most of the shit. I proofread all of it, but I'm on a weird sleep schedule where I sleep like 4 hours at a time because I haven't been working. So I'll just like nap for 4 hours, wake up, do shit. Nap for 4 hours, wake up, do shit. So it's like 6 a.m. last night. I'm just like,
yeah, I can't fucking nap throughout the day, dude. It trashes my sleep schedule.
I'm just fucking zombie mode. So there's no way there's not at least 1 or 2 spelling errors in this. I'm confident that I proofread things very well, and I'm doing other people's lyrics too. So I had to like email people. I'm like, what are you saying right here?
Dude, you doing your Grammarly sponsorship right now?
Huh?
You doing a Grammarly sponsorship right now?
What do you mean?
No.
I'll get that one. My bad.
You know Grammarly? Like,
no.
You know what that service is? Nah. It's just like these. You submit your shit to these people and they proofread everything.
Oh, I do know Grammarly. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. You get 20% off.
I wonder how much they cost.
It's always now 20.
They should fucking. We should work together, Grammarly. I wish I had the censors. I would censor every time we said your name. That I have to send this fucking thing back in too. Because, like, if I keep it on the channels, dude, and their little, like, weird things, the effects will go off without me fucking even touching them.
Dude, that'd be great. You could totally screw with people, That way, if then you could just be like, hey, you ever heard of boo?
We did it the first time we got this. I said neighbors, but I had him hit it when I said... so it's just, I just say... I'm glad I have both recordings though, in case I ever get pulled on that one. Like I have when it records, there's a version of it recorded with the sensor.
Oh, that's sick.
And then there's a version that records, because this records in multi-track as well. This thing is the fucking dope.
Dude, it looks cool as hell.
I love this thing.
Got the little screen going.
I wish, throw on the headphones real quick. We'll fucking 2 seconds. We'll play with the little fucking sounders, and then we'll head out because they act all fucky. Like we just got little crickets. Somebody's just fucking joke don't hit. Or we got the voices. These are always fun. We get in this bitch. You know, we just chilling.
I like that.
The high one is mad fun. We realized. Do you remember who Fred is?
No.
He was just like a famous YouTuber who just did this.
Oh,
with his voice.
yeah. With the big ass mouth too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I realized why he enjoyed this so much, because hearing yourself do it. Having one, I was.
And you can go super high energy with it, and it sounds funny.
I want to get different effects on it, but again, I got to send this in because the buttons are all fucked up, and that's why I keep them off the channel. Like sometimes I'll just hit the floor, and one of these will trigger. First world problems, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as audio recording and dumping out a high quality episode, this thing does what it's supposed to. I don't really care about fucking little childish effects.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm all right. I'm gonna call it an episode.
Yeah, no doubt, brother.
Bang bang.